Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Misha, and if you guys are not, welcome back, beach. Today I will be doing a first impressions and showing you guys what I got from the Kylie Cosmetics winter collection. First thing that I got was her eyeshadow palette, a lot of like winter shades, and I feel like it's very appropriate for the season that we're in. And I like that she incorporated colors that you could pretty much use all year round. This retails for $44. The only problem that I have with this is when I first received it, I opened it up and it wasn't broken or anything like that, but a lot of the eyeshadows were out of its pan. So like I literally had to like push them in. So thank God that they didn't break on the way here, because sis, that would have been a problem and I would have been like, you got me f***ed up. But anyway, Kylie highlighter, and this is in the shade Snow Angel. And this highlight, you guys, is so pretty. I actually have her Santorini loose highlighter and I really liked that, but I really wanted to try a pressed one. So I was actually really surprised with this one. I would recommend this 100%. If you could only buy one product from Kylie out of this whole collection, I would recommend the highlighter. Next thing I got is this 4-piece lip set. So this one comes with 2 matte shades and 2 metallic shades. And the last thing that I got from her collection is this super glitter gloss, and this is in the shade Snow Sparkle. So I really wanted to try this one just because it's like an iridescent, like bluish clear gloss, and I thought that it would be really pretty like over, I don't know, like a nude lipstick or something, because y'all know that I live for the nudes. I would put it over my lips right now, but I feel like we got too much colors going on right now. We got the green, we got the purple. Like, sis, I'm not trying to look like a circus, so I'm gonna save this for another day. If you guys want to see how I incorporated all of these products and came out with this look, then please stay tuned for the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy my little talk through. So stay tuned. Alright you guys, so I already did my brows with the Benefit Brow. If you guys want to see a brow tutorial, I will go ahead and link it down below for you guys. And for the eyes, I already primed my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. This is like one of the best primers that I've ever tried. I'm using this for like ever. If you've watched my past videos, you guys know that I always use this. And for the eyes today, we are going to be using the new Kylie Cosmetics winter collection. This is her Chill Baby palette that she just came out with. This is how the palette looks. Thinking today that we were gonna do like an olivey toned type of look, like this area right here, and like we'll like smoke it out. I don't actually have like an olivey green color on my channel yet, so I thought that would be really good to try. I already have like warm tones and like goldens, so I wanted to really like do something different for y'all, you know. So normally I use Give Me Sun by MAC as my transition shade. That's like a bronzer if you guys don't know, but I'm thinking maybe we could go in with this Wrap It Up color. So this one right here, it's kind of like a soft brown. I'm just gonna take that on a Morphe M535 brush, basically just like a fluffy brush. I love this brush. It's like one of my favorite ones from Morphe, and it's super affordable. I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna put it in the crease. So I actually have a few of Kylie's palettes. My favorite one that I have from her is the Take Me on Vacation one. I really love that one. I haven't had any issues. The pigmentation on that is really good. But I did purchase her bronze palette, which is the very first one that she came out with, and that one was like legit horrible. Like that was so bad, super chalky, and it was just like a mess. So I was a little like skeptical with purchasing her products after I had tried that, because I was like, oh my god, this is a flop. Like, it's not blending. I had tried like multiple ways on how to make it work, and it was just like not working. And so when the Take Me on Vacation palette came out, I was like, I'm gonna give it another try, and honestly she's improved so much. So kudos to you, Kylie, for getting your life together and fixing your product for it. So yeah, you guys, you just want to like put this in the crease, kind of like how I'm doing it right now. And I think it's blending out pretty well. This is a little bit pinker than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay because it's just our transition shade. The crease color, I'm going to be taking the shade Make Magic, which is kind of like this like muted brown right here. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH34. It's like a tapered blending brush. I use this to put it in my crease. So I'm noticing when I'm dipping my brush into the palette, it does have a lot of like kickback. So kickback is pretty much like when you dip your brush into the shadow, a lot of the shadow kind of like, I don't know, like comes out like dust almost. But for the most part, I feel like it's blending really, really well. So let's just hope that the darker shades do the same, because I know lighter shades are always really, really easy to blend, but you'll really be able to tell like when you get to the darker shades. And I'm just bringing this all the way in. Let me know if you guys love cut creases or if you guys want me to go back to doing regular makeup. I know cut crease is such like a big thing right now. Everybody loves to watch tutorials on it. I like to watch tutorials on it, especially on Instagram. So if you guys like cut crease tutorials, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. That way I know what you guys like. And then I'm just going in with the Morphe M535 brush. I'm not adding anything on there. I'm just lightly trying to blend that edge a little bit more. The next shade I'm going to be using is called Spirit. So it's this one right here. It's kind of like a dark brownish olive color. Do this in the same areas that we just put that other brown color. And I know you must be thinking like, why are you putting it in the same exact spot? So the purpose of this is so that way it's really easy to blend. So that way everything just kind of like mends together. And you'll see why when we add that lid color. So I just like to go back and forth. I'm pretty much just gonna do the same exact thing. So I'm just gonna be adding a little bit more and more as we go, just to kind of build up the intensity. And then when I feel like it's good enough, then move on to the next shade. So now that I feel like that Spirit color is pretty much as deep as I want it to be, I'm just gonna go back in with my blending brush, this one right here, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that Wrap It Up color, which is our transition shade, and I'm lightly gonna run this right on that edge just to kind of soften it a little bit more, make sure that it looks super blended. I'm going to be using this shade called The Night Before Christmas, olive-y, metallic-y green shade. I think it's going to be super pretty. So before I apply the lid color, I add a little bit of concealer, or I like to use the NYX glitter primer, which is like this, and it just helps it look more metallic-y. I'm going to do a really thin layer of this on my eyelid, and I like to lay the brush flat like this and lightly just swipe it across. A flat shader brush, I'm going to be taking some of The Night Before Christmas. We'll be using a little bit of my MAC's Fix Plus just to kind of make it more metallic-y, and I'm just going to pat this on there. It's really, really pretty. That's really pretty. And then just taking this brush, I'm just gonna run this on the edge. Add a little bit more. And then we'll do the same thing for the other eye. For the lower lash line, I'm using the shade Hello Winter, so it's kind of like an eggplant purple. I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe JH42, which is like a small shader brush. Waterline, I wanted to do something with a little bit of color. So this is the Marc Jacobs Gel Eyeliner Crayon in the shade Grapevine. I'm going to put this in my waterline. And then I'm just going to deepen up that purple on the lower lash line. Scary, but I promise you it's not gonna look like this when we wipe it away, clean it. So don't panic, sis, don't panic. Okay, so it should look something like this so far. I'm going to be applying my lashes. Lashes that I always use, they're called Daydream by Lash Dreams. I will go ahead and leave their information down below, and I also have a discount code with them if you guys are interested in trying them. And my favorite glue to use as of right now is the House of Lashes Dark Tone Glue. So I will go ahead and apply these, and I'll be... My lashes are on, and I went ahead and cleaned up the shadow underneath my eye. I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution foundation sticks. So you can get these at Ulta. They were actually having a sale for Black Friday, so they were super cheap. So I decided to pick up the shade F3, and I already had the shade F5. It was like really dark, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these two. So me first, and I'm gonna pretty much put it in the center of my face. I'm gonna be taking the shade F5, which is a lot darker, and I'm gonna be putting this outer portions of my face. I take the back, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this all over. I don't even think they had F4. Oh well. To blend out my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Morphe Y6 brush. This is my favorite brush for foundation. I like to use a sponge to apply my foundation. With this cream product, I felt like it worked a lot better with a brush. I felt like it gave me more full coverage. Using my Born This Way Too Faced concealer, and this is in the shade Swan, and I'm just gonna put this where I want to conceal and highlight. So I'm going to be using this new Elcie sponge that I just started trying. If you put this up towards like my hand, this thing's freaking huge. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how is the best way to use it, just because it's like super big, but I mean it works well. I just like trying new things. Super pointy, so it really gets like right in by the tear duct area. But I'm still trying to figure out how to use it because it's so big. I'm like, oh my god, it's literally taking up my whole damn face. Like, you can hold it like this and just blend. Maybe that's what it's for. To set my concealer, I'm going to be mixing the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder and the Mercier Translucent Powder. I'm going to be taking my Studio Fix powder in NC40 with this MAC 135 brush, and I'm going to use this to bronze up my skin. So next, before we apply highlight and finish the skin, I'm going to be taking the Fix Plus, and this is just going to prep the skin so that way the highlight can really like stand out. I just like to take the back of my sponge and this onto the skin. This is going to help get rid of like that powdery look. For the highlight, we're going to be using Kylie's Snow Angel. Applying highlight, I like to use Makeup Shack T12 brush. You guys, this highlight is popping. And I'm also going to use this for my inner tear duct color. Deepen up the lower lash line again, back in with that Wrap It Up shade. For the lips in the kit that I got, I don't really have anything that's like nude, so I'm going to be using MAC's Stripdown Lip Liner and Kylie's Birthday Suit Liquid Lipstick. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my first impressions and this look that I made with the Kylie Cosmetics stuff that just came in. So if you guys did, don't forget to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And feel free to leave comments down below on what you guys would like to see next. I probably will do a more bold lip look next or something of that sort, so that way I can show you guys exactly what they look like or how to incorporate them if you guys did purchase them. If not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It literally takes 2 seconds, and again, if you're not following me on Instagram, I will go ahead and leave it down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!